Professor K here with a quick tutorial on how to get rid of the space between two elements. So one thing that you might be encountering here is in your projects is how do I get rid of this extra space around ingredients or between like ingredients and directions? How do I get rid of the space between two elements? So the first thing you're going to want to do is figure out where the space is and what property it's using. And the best way to do this is using the inspector. So I'm just going to right click and inspect element, and you can use this for any type of spacing or any type of element. It really doesn't matter which one. And we're just going to kind of go through here and hover, right? And watch this area over here as I hover. See how I can see when I hover over this ingredients, some extra stuff happening over here, some extra colors. I wonder if we can show this here, maybe not. So when you see these extra colors, what you can do in the inspector is actually take a look at your layout tab right here, and the colors that you hover over will match the colors over here. So then what you want to do is just identify which piece of spacing you want to get rid of. So we've got a couple here. There's a margin top, a margin bottom, and then a padding on the left. That's the one in purple. So here, if we wanted to align everything to the left, we would look at our layout and see, oh, there's a padding of 40 here. And you can even hover over each of these values and see what's going on here, and you can click and adjust them and try them out. However, this won't stick, right? So that's a good way to test things out, but now you need to actually go and write the CSS to do it. So here I know that on ingredients, I need to change the padding. So I'm going to head back over in here, go to my style.css file, write ingredients, and I'm just going to kind of show you a little box here so that you can see what's going on. We're just going to draw this out and leave this here. And then over here, let's see if we can do this. Perfect. Let's try changing the padding to, we can change it if you don't know what the exact value is, to anything that will help you know if the padding is changing. So here we can see it's gotten much bigger. That's the opposite direction we want to go in. So maybe we want to change it to a smaller direction and see if that's closer. Oh, that's much closer. Sometimes you just play around with the values. If you want something to line up exactly on the left, I would use a padding of 0. And now we are going to go back and see that this is aligned exactly. You can repeat this same thing for just about any element in here. So here we can go to inspect element, and let's say that on ingredients, we didn't want any, we wanted more space in between, say the top of ingredients right here and this paragraph. We want more space like right here. So let's give this a try. In index.html, I'm going to add a class, h2 class equals ingredients dash title. In my style.css, ingredients dash title. And now I want to use my inspector, inspect element, to determine which piece of space I want to change. So here's margin, right? I know it's margin because the space is yellow. And then I can always choose one of the margins to adjust by saying margin dash top or margin dash bottom, right? I can edit those individually. So in this case, I want to do margin dash top. So here, margin dash top, and let's just eyeball it. Try a couple of different values. I actually kind of like the feeling of that. So now I have more space in between my paragraph and my title. So that's how you can go through and actually change the spacing in between different elements, and how you identify which type of spacing you need to change, whether that's margin or padding. Remember that margin is the spacing outside of an element, while padding is the spacing inside. So if you ever, this is particularly important with backgrounds. If you want space, but you have a background color on, you're going to want padding. If you just want space between elements, use margin. Hope this helps you out. I'll see you later.